Let's talk about the dichotomy, so to say, between theory and theoretical computer science as systems, as we've now sort of evolved the discipline into. Where did this start, and what is your view of how one could parse this? Well,
First of all, I guess I'm known as a theoretician, again, just because if I have a skill set, that's kind of it. In fact, theory is more important than the most pragmatic of researchers think, and less important than the typical theoretical researcher thinks. Seriously, there are fields where the theory is very, very important, but sometimes it's just plain old engineering. For example, a compiler. Again, when Eva and I were working on parsing, and we had all these pretty, for the day at least, pretty deep mathematical ideas.
sure.
That led to very useful programming tool. We kind of assumed that every part of a compiler would somehow also yield to a similar theory. We just had to find it. Well, the first thing that the compiler does is lexical analysis. That actually did pretty much yield to the theory of finite automata, regular expressions, and so on. So that was cool. In code optimization, we had, again, some fairly tricky mathematics, algorithms that used some fairly deep mathematics, lattice theory, and so on, that actually were quite useful.